It didn't start with a noise, or a shadow, or a nightmare. It started with nothing. No flyers, no bills, no ads, no mail. And at first, I thought it was just a fluke. But it turns out it wasn't. I live alone. Small house, dead-end street. Mail always comes by 11, and it's the same guy every time. He's short, tired, and polite in that way that says, please don't start a conversation with me. But then one Monday, nothing. Tuesday, still nothing. By Wednesday, I was waiting, watching. I figured maybe it was just a new carrier. So I gave it a week. But still, no mail. After about a week of this, I went to the post office. I waited like 20 minutes in line, explained everything, but the clerk just pulled up my info, asked where I lived, and then told me that my address was inactive. So, of course, I asked, what does that mean? And they told me that meant that it was an undeliverable address. Well, I've lived there for 4 years. She just handed me a form and asked me to fill it out. Didn't even look at me. In the end, they told me to give it 10 business days. And after those 10 days, still no mail. After that, it just got weirder. My electric bill didn't show up, so I called the power company. They said my billing address wasn't valid. My bank flagged my statement as undeliverable. Amazon just bounced all my packages before they were even shipped. Everywhere I called, it was the exact same thing. We can't verify your residence. So I tried updating my address online with all of them, and it just kept getting denied. I tried calling the post office again, but now they're telling me that my address doesn't even exist. It's not just inactive. It's not just wrong. It's gone. In Google Maps, my house isn't even on there anymore. I've got a corner lot with no pin, no number, just an empty street. And then my employer called, said my tax info wasn't processing, something about my social security number being wrong. And that's when it hit me. It wasn't just my house that was disappearing. So I went down to the social security office, took a number, waited an hour and a half. Finally got to the window, explained everything that was happening. I can't get my mail, my address won't verify, and now my employer is flagging my social security number. The clerk just typed, squinted, frowned, asked me my name. I told her again, and then she told me that I was listed as deceased. Told me I died in 2019. I told her that wasn't possible because I was obviously just standing here. But that didn't matter to them. She just turned the monitor towards me. My name, my social security number, and yet my status was I was gone. She told me I would need to contest this in writing. Told me I needed to prove who I was and where I lived. But I can't prove any of that, apparently. She just looked at me like I was the problem, then looked back at the screen. I left the building in silence. No one looked at me. No one held the door. And when I got home, there was finally an envelope in my mailbox. But it had no stamp, no return address, just a single word printed in block letters. Redacted.